Hi, I'm Dr. Liz Whitney. I'm a veterinarian, and I've been caring for dogs and cats for the past 20 years. If you're like myself and the majority of my clients, you consider your pets very valuable members of your family. Because our companion animals can't tell us how they're feeling, I'd like to demonstrate some simple things that you can do at home to check for the health and well-being. Before we get started, it's important that you know that none of the things we'll see here today can take the place of a good health exam by your veterinarian. Today we're going to focus on the examination of the dog. This is William, and he's a Maltese. Realize there are probably a lot of the things that you notice every day that you don't even think about. And those are things like your pet's appetite, their general attitude, how they're walking, just a number of things that are probably good indicators that you aren't even thinking about. But we're going to show you some of the things that you might not think about every day. What you want to be able to do is when you look down on your dog, you should see a little bit of indentation at the waist. If you're not seeing that, then it could be that your dog is a little overweight. It could also be that they've got a really fluffy hair coat though. So you want to make sure that you get your hands on the dog and that you feel, okay? So what we want to be able to feel is just a little bit of skin and tissue over the ribs, but you do want to be able to feel the ribs. They shouldn't be sticking out or prominent, but you want to be able to easily feel them without having to search or press really hard, okay? If you can't press easily and feel them, then it probably means that your dog's overweight. Okay, the next thing that you want to think about is their hair coat. And you want to make sure that the pet's hair coat is kept dry and clean and free of any mats or stickers or grass seeds. You don't want any of those type of things in the hair coat. You also want to make sure that you don't have external parasites on the dogs, which would be like fleas or ticks. And of course, you're probably aware there are lots of things you can do to prevent fleas and ticks. You should make sure that there aren't any lumps or bumps or any new type of growths or sores that maybe you haven't seen in the past. As you just kind of gently run your hands along the dog, you check for any of those abnormal swellings, okay? And I don't feel anything at all wrong with William. He seems to be really healthy. Okay, the other thing is you don't want to have any bad odors. Usually a bad odor is an indication of a problem, unless maybe they've been sprayed by a skunk or they've rolled in something really nasty, which we know dogs tend to do sometimes.